It was a great shot. It was. There was a lot of good things on that play. When you watch it again, a lot of movement, a lot of smart reads. Severette made a great play, just rolling over the top on the offensive blue line to open things up for him, and then a heck of a shot. Absolutely.
Severette opened things up, and you had Bordson down low, really fighting to position himself there.
That's the one thing Bordson knows, that his role, if he's going to be out there in those kinds of situations, whether it's a power play or 4-on-4 in the offensive zone, he's going to the net. He did a great job. He got there right away, and you start, making the goaltender find people and find the pucks. And again, he had a couple of big goals here tonight. That was a real fitting end to the game for us.
Did it almost feel like with all those power plays that Connecticut gave you in the third period that they were kind of daring you to win this one?
I never felt that way. But there's a critical time in the game. I think when Kreider took the penalty late in the period, that's an opportunity that you really have to read and take advantage of. And the guys were saying the right things on the bench. This is our opportunity. We got to kick the door open here, guys. Let's get out and do something really good. And we had a couple of good looks on it. So the right attitude going into it.
You think that you were able to carry some of that good positive stuff then into that overtime session? As you talked.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's stuff we talked about last night. There's nice momentum coming out of some power plays here tonight, as opposed to what it was last night. We were very disjointed, not able to get breakouts going. Tonight was pretty fluid. We had some beautiful breakouts with a lot of speed entering the offensive zone with some handoff plays, and that carries over. Guys are excited about it.
Atkinson's first one wasn't that pretty. It looked like it hit him in the skate or the leg and just kind of bouncing. But just how big was it at that point in time after you guys had that stretch of the 7 minutes of the second period?
That was a very important goal, I felt, because we were playing well and we gave up a couple of goals that we'd all like to have back, and it's a 3-2 game, and now for him just to go to the net like that, those are the kind of goals that you end up scoring, though, in a pretty hard-fought battle. Two teams that really wanted to win tonight, and then it's sometimes the ugly, greasy goal that is the one that makes a big difference.
Do you think that Heater maybe should have come up with a stop on one of those two, the second or the third one? Second one, yes. Especially?
Yes, he should have.
Is that something you've talked to him about, or?
Not right now.
Okay.
No, I want to enjoy the win. He made some big stops. You have to celebrate the small victories in a year, especially when it's been a tough year like this. And he come up big and come up very big, in fact, in a couple of situations. But the second goal is one from a very sharp angle that it had eyes, but that's the one where the goalie needs to come up with a stop.
Well, I had some good instincts to kind of pick up on that first one, especially to kind of pounce on that loose puck and then just turn it on really quick, and it turned into a goal for you guys to give you the early lead.
That's why he's a first-round pick.
Yeah.
That's the things those guys do. They have talent, they have skill, they have instincts, they have a high IQ on the ice, and you make plays with the puck, you make plays without the puck, and that's why these guys are players that end up in the National Hockey League and very effective players.
For him specifically, having started the season with the Flyers and been sent back to really just in part to save the year on his entry-level contract. He's one who could come in with feeling like he doesn't have a ton to prove, that he's been to the NHL, but he definitely has not shown that.
No, he's got. It's all a level playing field now. It doesn't matter if you're a first-round pick or you're a seventh-round pick. When you turn pro, it's what are you going to do for me now? It's not what you have done. And he's got a lot of growing to do. He's a fine player. He's a good person. There's a nice upside to it, but it's time to start showing what you can do right now. And that's how you earn your right to get on the ice. I'm not going to hand him ice time because he's a first-round pick. You got to go out and do the right things, play the right way, and he's doing that. And he was with the Flyers at the start because of injuries too. It wasn't, Danny Barea was out with the start of the year, and so that was the opportunity he had to play a few games.
Appreciate it.